I was just coming over here to pick up this egg because we have a problem with the Pachycephalosaurus population, but now you guys are murdering the other dinosaurs? Looks like our little Rex here will have plenty of hunting to do. Oh, is she already on it? Is she already hunting? This world is full of wonder, scientific advancements, and genetic marvels. The dinosaurs once again roam the land, thanks to the rise and fall of Jurassic World. After disaster struck, the park was left with much to study, rebuild, and recreate. Enthusiasts and poachers alike now flock to take part in what comes next. Welcome to Jurassic Origins. Once again, we have some outrageous sponsors for Jurassic World. They have given us these 7 chance cubes, and, well, technically 8, since we have this super large, massive, giant chance cube to open again, and, an iguana on top of it. Surprise, surprise. But we will open these up later today. Thank you, of course, for all of the likes that you have donated. Since we have hit this goal, I'll say if we hit that 1,500 again, then we'll open up one of those icosahedrons, you know, the little glowy disco ball looking things. That'll be the plan. But for now, I think it's time to test some stuff out because it's time for us to get a really big dinosaur. Something large, something with teeth, and something that's, well, mostly dangerous. I'm thinking about the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, of course, we need to make sure we got the Carnivore Pen, the previous Indominus pen, all set up before we get that going, because we want to make sure that we can handle this type of situation. But I have been decorating it, and I think it should be just about ready to go. The only question is, what type of Tyrannosaurus Rex or other large carnivore would I want to put in there? So we're going to find out. But I need a couple things from these chickens in here. I'm going to need some eggs. It's pretty important to this whole system. Which, well, they're not dropping any now, but I did just pick some up earlier. So for the eggs, since they're, you know, not technically, but for some reason I think I can 3D print them. So, let's throw some eggs into the 3D printer. And can we grab eggs? Yes, we can. So there is a couple things we need to test to see if this will work out. And I think I might be able to test it over here in this pen. So, all I need to make some sort of automated feeder that'll feed the dinosaurs with... It's really not going to work that well, will it? Well, let's test out the basic design. We need a daylight sensor. I suppose we'll grab a bunch of these because I might need a lot of these, actually. We'll need the eggs, of course. We'll need dispensers. Well, we have some dispensers already set up. And we need some redstone. But first, we also need a Tyrannosaurus egg, of course. So, do we want to hatch one of these types of Tyrannosaurus? Or do we want to hatch one of these types of Tyrannosaurus? I think we may want to go for a nice little bit of one of these Tyrannosaurus, because they look really cool. So we have 100% DNA right here, so this might be the answer. So let's go ahead and throw this into here. Seems like it has all the nutrients, and the egg should get cultivating, I believe. Yep, there it is, 0%. And 10%. Okay, that's actually a lot faster than I thought. I thought it was going to be all that time and go to 1%, but that's actually going to be really quick for us to get a Tyrannosaurus egg. So, we have that going. We, of course, have the raptors all, you know, nice and contained. We gave them some more names, of course, so we can go take a look at those. There you guys are. I got you some snacks. There you go. Have your meat. So we have Echo and Delta over here. They're acclimating to their new environment. Over here we have Red, and then of course Blue's probably around here somewhere. Oh, sure, follow me if you want, or go swimming. Sure, I guess raptors love to swim. How you doing, Red? Seem to be a little quiet today. And Blue, just walking around over here. Sounds reasonable. Delta, I can't just feed you all the food. Come on. So let's get out of here. Raptors are looking great. We should have that Tyrannosaurus DNA fixed, almost done now. And here we have that Tyrannosaurus Rex egg. Alright, I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. Just hatching a Tyrannosaurus Rex in a mostly unfinished pen. What's the worst that could happen? But no, it should be perfectly fine. We have the proper security measures for the most part. Anyway, I have the eggs, I have the things we need to make some really cool looking stuff, and I got some dispensers set up over here to get the automatic feeding system. One thing I didn't grab is a feeder, but I suppose we can just grab that later. We're gonna want to hand feed a baby T-Rex anyway. So, over here, we of course have the Great Indominus Pen. Super well defended. Well, you know, as long as the creature inside doesn't outsmart the caretakers and whatnot. And out front here we have my, well, thinking about it, it's not going to work fantastically, but it is the alpha launch of our feeding system. So we have, of course, just 2 dispensers here, assuming you throw eggs into them, and then every time day goes to night, and then night goes to day, an egg will launch out. The problem is that's 1 egg, and, well, the eggs will only have a small chance of hatching. The other option I was originally thinking of was to have just a circuit continuously launching eggs, but that'll mean that it's continuously launching eggs and there'll be too many chickens, and it will really just kind of go until it runs out rather than going at any specific time. So what I'm thinking is we need to find a good middle ground. We need to Goldilocks this somehow, where it shoots out a good amount of chickens, but on some sort of regular interval. Right now I have a terrible idea that would kind of work, and it's just setting up, 20 dispensers that shoot an egg every day, and that would mean that on average 1 or 2 chickens will pop out every day, but that's also, not an exact math. So I suppose we should see how this Tyrannosaurus Rex will do. We have the egg right here. Let's take a look in the Dino Pad and see how it's looking. It is indeed hatching, so we will have a Tyrannosaurus Rex here. We'll need to get the feeder and whatnot, and I suppose once we wait till daytime, we'll see if the egg launchers work at all. I suppose we, once again, don't really need to worry about that for now, because it's just going to be a little baby. I mean, how many chickens can a baby eat, right? Right? Oh, there it is. I was about to say I thought I saw this egg move, but nope. We have ourselves a baby T-Rex. Here you go. Have some meat. Man, you guys are never hungry. Oh, look at you. You're just sitting here all tame and whatnot, all controlled. Let's take a look at the Dino Pad. Oh, we have a female Tyrannosaurus. Excellent. So your stats are looking fantastic. The Tyrannosaurus, meaning tyrant lizard, is a genus of coelosaurian theropod dinosaur. Tyrannosaurus lived throughout what is now Western North America, which then was an island continent named Laramidia. Tyrannosaurus had a much wider range than other tyrannosaurids. Fossils are found in a variety of rock formations dating the Maastrichtian Age to the Upper Cretaceous period, 67 to 66 million years ago. That would not have been a pleasant environment for him only 26 million years ago, but there we go. Our dinosaur is looking good. So now I suppose we just have to figure out a way to feed this Tyrannosaurus. So obviously, throwing meat in here, not a bad idea. Hey, you ever gonna get up off the ground? You're seeming a little lazy out here. I'm just gonna say it. No? Just gonna chill down there? Okay. That's perfectly fine too. There you go. You were just being commanded to sit, but you don't have to sit. You can do whatever you want. You can just wander around here. The pen is actually very large for you, so you shouldn't have any trouble with that. Tried to make a lot of grass for you to stalk through. Eventually you'll be big enough to just stalk through the trees. And it should be nice and enjoyable. Now part of me really wants to bring the Tyrannosaurus into my house since it's so small and adorable right now, but I feel like it's gonna grow to be, well, to make that a very bad idea. So, I'll just let you get used to your environment here, and maybe I can just trick a couple chickens into being shot out of here, because this technically works. It shot eggs, but at the same time, it, the eggs didn't hatch or break open into baby chickens because it only shot 2 eggs. So, the chickens are loaded up in here. All I should have to do is set up another mechanism like a button, for example, or even better yet, a lever. I don't happen to have a lever, so a button will do for now. And if we just set that up, I guess it'll have to be on this side. Then it will also not shoot the thing because this redstone signal is causing it to already be lit up and already be activated. Okay. Well, so that's not a thing. Maybe if I find a way to invert this, but then it'll just make it so it shoots out only at night, and at night it would be the same exact problem. So, as a temporary solution, we'll just, you know, with the button, that's also very inefficient. So, we will just take the eggs and throw them upon the ground. And not a single baby chicken. Alright, we will take all of these eggs and throw them onto the ground. Where's the T-Rex at? Oh, T-Rex. T-Rex. Okay, you couldn't have escaped. You're not hunting me right now, are you? Remember, I'm your friend. I'm the one who hatched you. You don't have to attack me. Huh. She's gotta be around here somewhere. Nah, she was given some free rein to stalk around a little bit, but I don't see where she could have gotten out. There's just... She's gotta be around here. Well, this is one of those reasons I took some time to get a Tyrannosaurus, but it looks like here she is. Okay. She's just, you know, testing the walls and whatnot. There you go. You got 3 little baby chickens in here that you can eat whenever you want. Does that sound like a good deal? Yeah, I thought so. Do you say anything besides, No, you don't? Alright, didn't think so. But there you go. You don't have to follow me. Just, you stay there, play with the chickens and or eat them, and I will go figure out this mechanism. So, it seems to technically work. It's just one, we're going to need a lot more eggs to actually make that very efficient. Which means, I suppose, if we wanted it to be fully automatic so we didn't have to refill it every day, we would still need to have like a chicken farm, essentially, right next to the thing. So that could be a very complicated setup, but at the same time, for dinosaurs such as our raptors and our T-Rex, I think that setup might be worth it. So of course, if the sponsors have any ideas on how to make this, you know, shoot the right amount of eggs out there so it's not too many, not too little, happening every day long term, being efficient, then I could definitely use some suggestions. I should walk out this exit because otherwise we're going to have to walk through the entire line. Hey, what's going on? Oh my goodness. The Pachycephalosaurus just killed Tanky. Oh my goodness. What? I was just coming over here to pick up this egg because we have a problem with the Pachycephalosaurus population, but now you guys are bullying the other, murdering the other dinosaurs? How could you do that? Tanky wasn't even fully grown yet. You all just... Alright, well, that's gonna make the decision we are going up to next a little easier. So, I've been debating with myself, debating with the community on what to do about this Pachycephalosaurus problem. They have been breeding out of control, and if I let them continue to breed, well, they will kind of dominate the ecosystem, eat up all of the plants, and end up hurting themselves in the process. But now they're hurting the other dinosaurs as well. They are very territorial. So 1, I think I'm going to have to get these guys moved to a separate location. But 2, the issue I was going to ask about before they murdered Tanky is, what am I going to do with all these eggs? We have been collecting eggs as they've been laying them, and there would have been an additional, what, 25 more Pachycephalosaurs if I didn't gather these up? Which would have for sure just eaten this entire forest down to pieces. So I need to think, what do I do with the eggs? What do I do with the dinosaurs? So the options that I have considered that the sponsors have been, you know, vocalizing about, but, you know, we still don't have any clear answers, is we could, 1, sell the eggs. We could sell the eggs to the highest bidder. Anyone who wants a pet dinosaur out in the regular world could have one. Now, of course, I'm not a big fan of this, but, you know, if Jurassic World is already doing it, if the companies that are invested in this place are already doing it, then at least if I control it so it's just Pachycephalosaurs and not carnivores and even more dangerous creatures rather, then it might not be that bad. And we can get plenty of funding to get more dinosaurs, get more 3D printing, and everything we need to make this place flourish. 2, I suppose the answer would just be to let life find a way. So, I guess sell the eggs or not sell the eggs. And then 3 would be feed the eggs to the T-Rex. The babies to carnivores. So, obviously, the most kind and generous to the Pachycephalosaurus option is just to let them be. Probably the most middle ground reasonable option would be to sell the eggs, but that could also make some major repercussions in the open world. And feeding them to the carnivores would also be a very natural thing to do because, well, the herbivores were eaten by the carnivores throughout, all of paleontological history. So, makes sense that that would be a thing. It's just, hand feeding them to it would, it wouldn't be fun, but I guess I'm already doing that with chickens, so am I just going to give them special treatment because they're dinosaurs? Not anymore, I'm not, because they're dinosaurs that are hurting the other dinosaurs. I'm really disappointed. Ankylosaur is like my favorite dinosaur. And they just... Well, we still have 2 of them out there, and I guess we'll be able to get some DNA from this. So let's go ahead and throw in the Ankylosaurus meat. And this DNA should extract into getting us some nice little, some nice Ankylosaur DNA. It's 100%, so that means we can get 2 more Ankylosaur eggs out of this situation. So, I mean, that's a good thing at least. At least we can kind of make up for the whole everything we lost. So let's throw one of you into here, and let's throw one of you into here, and that'll create 2 more Ankylosaurus eggs over time. On top of that, we've been working on some other DNA pieces. We got, oh look, another Pachycephalosaurus DNA, another Dryosaurus egg, and of course some seeds and stuff. Also up here, I have some eggs for Velociraptors. Now these Velociraptors are a different species of Velociraptor than the ones that we already have. So we would probably want to put them in a separate pen, but we do have that option now. So let's throw all of these eggs that we do have into here. I suppose I can get them partially organized, not the shovel. And let's see, Velociraptors. We actually, all this up here is like carnivore stuff, and it's kind of all stuck together for right now. So yeah, we have a lot more carnivores than herbivores. And then here's some sea creatures, and then the carnivores are already overflowing into here. The Dryosaur is an herbivore. This is an herbivore, but yeah, everything else up there is indeed a carnivore. So, oh yeah, and the Pteranodons are carnivores as well. Let's see. Well, at least the iguana's having fun. That's good. At least the fish are having fun. How about you, little squeaks? You having a good time? Yeah, you look like you're you're just trying to eat all the leaves. I mean, they are lovely leaves. So I'll let you hang out here for now. You seem to be growing to nearly full size. Let's see. How old are you? Age 13? Yeah, it seems like full size-ish, I imagine. How old are the compies getting? Because dinosaurs don't live forever. Hopefully these guys will. They're 44. Okay. I wonder how old these dinosaurs can get before they start turning into old little compies. Wow, an elderly Compsognathus would be quite a funny scene. I suppose most elderly dinosaurs would be quite a funny scene. Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of any elderly dinosaur that would not be a funny scene. So, that sounds good to me. Anyway, I suppose let's double check on that Tyrannosaurus Rex, see how she's doing. So, I don't think I'm exactly a electrical technician, but I was able to make this pretty much just shoot continuous eggs every now and then until it runs out, which, well, seems to be now. So, for now, it shoots out eggs, but as I said, it's really quickly. Oh, what the? Is that 4 in 1 egg? What happens if they hit me in the face again? Ow. Okay, so I was like, 4 chickens in 1 egg? See, okay, you can stop firing now. Yeah, you see, this is the problem I was talking about with the too many. So I can make a cycle go here, but unless I make it a ridiculous amount of these redstone repeaters, it's just gonna be shooting a lot. Obviously, I can still have the, regular thing and just set up a ton of these, and I could launch out 20 a day. That still seems like the best option, but I feel like there's still a smart way. And alright, I thought that was still firing for a second. Okay. Yeah, these ones, just fires, an egg out every day. Seems perfectly fine. Okay, now there's actually a lot of chickens in here. So that was a minor oversight, minor mistake. But hey, looks like our little Rex here will have plenty of hunting to do. Oh, is she already on it? Is she already hunting? Oh, you're starting to get big already. Yeah, I'm actually really glad that I didn't put you in my house now, because you are looking massive. Do you like milkshakes? Oh. Well, I guess all carnivores like ice cream to some extent. That makes a lot of sense. I don't have any beef on me, but I guess if you were hungry, you would just eat some of these chickens around here. So you keep growing, you grow big and strong, and not too strong, mostly big, not strong, if that's good for you. And I will master this. No, don't try to break through. This is solid iron. 3 feet thick of iron. You can't break through that. It's also electrified, so please don't try. You'll hurt yourself. So, yeah. Just play with the flowers, play with the chickens, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go play with a really big chance cube, as well as the other 7 chance cubes given to us by the sponsors of Jurassic World. Their likes go towards making this park a better place, and, well, towards these cubes as well. So, oh jeez. Nope. Okay, well, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Oh my goodness, what has happened to that giant chance cube? I feel like this is either going to be a good thing or a really bad thing. Let's crack the rest of this open first. Okay, so it still works. It still works. What even is all this? What? Is this all liquid and of how many different kinds? Okay, we gotta open these up quick before everything overflows. Okay. Great. You know what? Darn it, I can't hit it yet. Fantastic. Break this open. A random item that I'm never gonna get because, oh geez. Is that another one? Okay. Whatever liquid's in there, it seems to be very volatile, very dangerous, and okay, and poisonous, of course. Get out! That's lava. That's some very hot substances. That's some very hot substances. And okay, I am poisoned. I'm almost burning, and I feel like this is a bad thing. A really bad thing.